What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be the BMF tutorial. And I'm not talking about meeting them. This is Big Kirsto coming to you about to beat my face. So I'm starting with the hibiscus spray. The hibiscus spray, you got to spray this on real good to get your face moisturized, and it do a little cleaning too. It's like a sanitizing spray. And then after that, I'm gonna draw the paint. This remind me of like when the football players put the paint over their eyes. I'm gonna put that's the foundation. Then I'm gonna get my beauty blender and I'm gonna blend that foundation up real good. You gotta make sure you blend the foundation up because this is the start of a beautiful thing. This is the start of what you just seen. You got the after look. But this is the process. It's a process to look that good. So look, this is how we gonna do this. We're gonna beat the face up real fast. Beating it up. And this is with the beauty blender. After we blend up that foundation, we're gonna put that NYX or NYX. I don't really know how you pronounce it, but this is where we do the dots. We get all of the dots all over the face. And this just helps with the foundation. It's like after the foundation, you got to do this. And when you do this, you want to use your plush brush. This is what that's called. That's called a plush brush. And you also just want to mix that all in and like just real soft though. Don't do it too hard. You got to have a soft touch. And I know it's a little fast right now, but in real life, you want to take your time and get that. Make sure that that's all real mixed in there with the foundation, and get it in the eyes. You could take some of the residue from off the forehead and just put it on the rest of your face. Make sure you're not getting it in your hair. And this, you could just do this for a little while. After, I'm gonna use the Pro Gel. That's the Pro Gel, and then I'm gonna go right back under the eyes. And for y'all that don't know, when you doing your makeup, when you beating your face, you want to make sure that under your eyes is a part that you focus on, because that's where all of the light hits. The light hits under your eyes, and you want to make sure that it's reflecting so that your natural eye color can come out. So I'm going to make sure that I'm putting a Pro Gel on my forehead, on my nose, under my eyes, because those are the points in which the sun hits the hardest. So with that, I'm going to take my eyebrow pen. No, that's my eyebrow brush. I'm sorry. And then I'm gonna kind of brush my eyebrows out. You see them waves popping in my eyebrows. You know, because the eyebrows is very important. If you know anything about me and how I beat my face, you know that my eyebrows is always on treacherous. My eyebrows is always on point. So now I got my eyebrow pen. So I went from the eyebrow, back to the eyebrow brush. After I used the pen and kind of lined it up, like how you would get a lining from your barber. And just to note that the gel, the Pro Gel that I had used, I'm letting that sit because a part of it kind of got to dry a little bit before I powder it in and really set that in. And now I'm using the Pro Gel Mini to kind of line up my eyebrows as well. And this is just going to add a little more definition to the depth of the darkness of my eyebrows. And you just want to take this and kind of line it up. And ultimately, all this stuff is going to be blended in together just for a perfect beat look. From here, I'm going to take that eyebrow brush and start to blend in that Pro Gel that I just used to kind of add definition to the lining of my eyebrows. So we getting somewhere. Still a lot to be done, but as you can see, it's all coming together right there in the eye area. And now I'm going to take my mini plush brush and start to blend up all of that Pro Gel that I initially put.
Hey, what is Pro Gel?
I don't know. So I'm getting all the Pro Gel in there. Gonna blend that up, let that set into the foundation. And this is where you really gonna start to see that glam look. You're gonna start to see the glam and the shine and the definition. I really like this brush because it's so soft. It really takes its time to get everything perfectly mixed and foundationed into the look. I know y'all thinking like, man, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I do know. I've been doing this a long time. Makeup is one of them things that I really don't like when other people do my makeup, honestly. Because it's just like, only I can give myself the look that I want. So from here, we going to move on to the concealer. Because we just did a lot. So we got to conceal that. You know, when you conceal something, you keeping it locked up. You keeping it intact. So we gonna conceal all of that work that we just did, and we gonna use the beauty blender to help us with this. And again, it's a soft dab. It's a soft dab around the eyes. You have to really practice this. If you wanted to practice on like a piece of paper or something, just so you can know how to dab it, because you don't want to do it too hard, because then you would smudge your look. You would smudge the makeup. So it's in the fingers, it's in the wrist, it's in the technique. So as you can see, I'm using a beauty blender, and it's a soft dab just to get it all concealed the way it needs to be concealed, you know? So I'm going to do this for a little bit. And then if you have any extra left on your beauty blender, you could definitely dab it around the rest of your face. Because at the end of the day, we want to conceal the look. So you can conceal all over. I always be thinking it's funny when I be dabbing around my eyes and my eyeball look like it's popping. That's a little weird. It looks weird to me, but you gotta pay the cost to be the boss, you know? And now I'm using my nose contour brush, because it's a very unique brush with a unique bristle count. And it really mixes in right there real good. So now I'm going to use my darker Pro Gel to add just a little, okay, yep. Yeah, and at this point, I know I look like Bambi. I look like Bambi right here, but it's going to all come together because this Pro Gel really adds to the look and gives it more of a natural flavor. So now I'm going back to the plush brush, and I'm going to just brush this in real good just to add to that natural glam look. And I'm going real fast. I sped it up a little bit just because, you know, like I said, this take time, and I just wanted to give y'all the BMF tutorial so y'all know how to do it yourself. Y'all don't have to, you know, see every whining second of me beating my face, but you get the message when it's all said and done. So I'm just getting everything in with the plush brush, adding that darker natural color look to my face, because you don't want to look chalky or look like ghostly, you know, because makeup can make you look like ghostly sometimes if it's real chalky and pasty, which you never see me out like that. So I'm going now to the Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Going now, yeah, I know y'all wasn't ready for that, but I'm finna get this going with the Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Can't Stop, Won't Stop.
What is that?
Can't Stop, Won't Stop. That's that powdery substance, and you know I'm gonna get a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna have to, a little dusty. Yeah, I'm gonna have to knock some of that powder off. That's that setting powder. That's that setting powder that allows what you put the foundation, you put the Pro Gel.
Concealer.
you use the concealer, and now this is the setting powder. This is the setting powder, right? I know what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. So this is a setting powder that's just going to help with everything. After you conceal it, you add the setting. It's almost like locking a door that's already locked, if that makes sense. You want to make sure that the makeup is intact to the point of where if you get a little hot, start to sweat a little bit, your makeup not going to come off. And that's what that's for. So the powders that you see me using, it gives you that little ghostly look that we was talking about earlier because it's a lighter substance, a lighter powder. But as you'll see, I'm going to make sure that I mix everything in well. And now I pull out my color palette. The color palette is going to take some of that ghostly white pasty look that I just put on my face with the setting powder. And it's going to all come together. So I'm putting the color palette and, whatever color you choose, and because I don't really like blush, so you won't see me using a lot of like red color palettes and stuff like that give you that little blush look because I'm a lighter color, so I kind of have a natural redness sometimes, so you won't see me adding that. So this is a natural color palette of blush that I'm using. So you're gonna get that all over in the eyes, on the cheeks, all over, yeah. And now I'm gonna go back. I love this brush. This is when you see this brush, you know that things are going in the right direction. So that's just like the cleanup brush, and now we spraying some more hibiscus spray because that's the setting spray. We used the setting powder, and now we're using the setting spray to give a little more moisturizer to the look, so we can lose all of that pastiness. And now you already know what time it is. Time for the natural moles. Time for the natural moles. And see, y'all can't see the moles that I have because my skin, like, it's just so good and stuff. But everywhere you see these dots that I'm putting is places where I actually have moles. So don't think I'm just making moles. We don't make moles over here. Nuh-uh. So I'm gonna put about 17 moles on my face, about 17 of them. Just 17 of them. But it's all natural. This is a natural look. And that's the thing. Like, one of the things about makeup for me is that I never want it to be too, like, out of this world. Like, I want it to just enhance my already beautiful face. I don't want it to change my face, if that makes sense. So now I'm going to just get a little more powder. And this is the conclusion powder. The conclusion powder comes at the conclusion, obviously, because this is more so towards the end when we done use the foundation, the concealer, the contour, the setting spray, the setting powder, the setting spray again. And now we're going to use some more setting spray, because the most important thing about beating your face is making sure that it stay beat throughout the night. So you need the setting spray. And now I'm going to go back with the eyebrow brush so I could, gently brush the eyebrow hairs. And the thing I like about this brush is that the bristle count is like 30. But you wouldn't know it. It's like all of the bristles just work in unison on each little strand of eyebrow hair. And that's what I love so much about this brush. And now you already know what time it is for the mascara. Let's gonna do that. I don't know why I did that with my eyes, but gonna do the mascara look. And you gotta be careful, because if you ever got mascara in your eye, it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling, and it don't look good. So you want to make sure you're not getting too much. You gotta make sure you're not putting too much in it. Yeah, I put too much. I gotta fix it. The eyebrows, let me get that off, because I see I put a little too much. But the eyebrows and the eyelashes, everything just coming together just how I like it. This is my BMF tutorial, and we not talking about big meats. Like I said, this is Big Kirsto coming to you with another Beat My Face tutorial. Now let's get this last look. Whew, I look good. That's what I'm thinking in my head, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I look real good. I look real good. This is a natural Be My Face look. Eyebrows, eyelashes, lips, everything intact. And like I just said, you can never do too much for the lips. The more moisturizer the lips are, lips get the dip with the chip, you know? But you never want to have too much dip on your chip. And that's what I mean when I say lips get the dip with the chip. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I had such a great time narrating. It's your girl, Big Kirsto. I love y'all. As I always say, plant the seeds and watch them grow. Like I said, beat face, no case. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.